along the road must have a code that you can live by, and so.
Mr. Willard here with the trumpet. Okay, now there's not a lot to taking the instrument out and assembling it, but all you do, you put the mouthpiece in gently, give it a little twist, and that's it. Now there is something you do need to do. Usually I do it once a week, is I oil my valves, okay? This is valve oil. You'll get the valve oil at the same place that you get your book, the Standard of Excellence book, and it'll say B flat, cornet, and trumpet up at the top. Okay? Book 1, Standard of Excellence book. Okay, anyway, so I'm going to show you how to oil the valves, okay? And you also should grease the slides, but you won't need to do that very often. But the valves, you should probably do that once a week. And at first, actually probably good to do them right before you see me, because that way if you put them back in correctly, okay, you unscrew them a little bit, take them out, just gently like this, put a few drops on, and then let them slide back in. Same thing, do with all 3 of them. Unscrew them, take them out, put them back in. Now there's other ways to do it. Sometimes people do it from underneath, sometimes people take the slides out. There's lots of different ways. Whichever way, I'll be working with you in class on stuff, because sometimes valves can always be a problem. Whenever you have metal on metal, it's like anything else, you have to keep it lubricated, because it'll scratch it, and you want to keep your valve clean. Okay, see if it's working. Okay, now, trumpet, remember to get the sound in the mouthpiece. You go. Okay. Then you go. Okay, if you can get a nice steady sound like that on the trumpet, you're going to get a good sound on it. Okay, the first note we're going to do is number 1 on page 6. That's where you should have your book be looking at, trumpet players. Your first note is E. First and second valves down. Okay, oh, you see how to hold it? Your left hand, you can put your ring finger through there and your thumb through there. This finger can be here or it can be bunched up like that, doesn't matter. Okay, anyway, the fingers go up here. I don't put my pinky in here because it slows me down. I hold the trumpet with this, I finger it with this. Sometimes I'll hold it with one hand, but I prefer to have it held with this hand, my left hand, and then I finger with this hand. Once again, first note, E on number 1. E for 4 counts, rest for 4 counts. Ready? Rest, rest, I'm buzzing my lips. Rest, rest, rest. Okay, that was number 1. Now I'm going to do number 2, which is D. E was first and second valves. D is 1 and 3. Okay, now you're going to want to hit the same note that I'm doing, trying to match these pitches. D. This is number 2 on page 6. Rest, rest, rest. Now, the thing about trumpet is when you push down 1 and 2, it doesn't always mean an E is going to come out. If you tighten up too much, a higher note will come out. See? Here's an E. But if I'm too tight, or we want the E. Okay, if you're too low, we don't want that one, we want this one. And then the D. Alright, so if we go back and forth, you have E for 4 counts, then D. E, and then D. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, so I will play that one, side by side. E for 4 counts, D for 4 counts. Rest, rest. Now D. Rest. I go back to E. Oh. Rest, rest. Back to D. Go. Okay. E and D.
You who are on